So they're going to give me a new bag. All right. Okay. And so you have two possibilities with this. One is.
Donc avec ça, vous avez deux possibilités. Same paste, that paste in the cup. That can kill. So, donc c'est le même produit, sauf que c'est ici c'est in a jar. Hein?
Yeah. So this one would be you just open it, right? And then the paste is in there. Let's see what the paste looks like.
Donc vous allez voir de quoi a l'air la pâte. Hein?
Just the paste. And then you just dip in. You can smell that coming out of there already. Smell that? Okay. All right. All right. So you dip it, and then you just put a scoop on, and it can be 2 grams, 3 grams. But what you want to do is to put it
on the tree. Donc là c'est avec une petite quantité à 2 grammes. Puis c'est un peu ce qu'on utilise à la maison pour les c'est la cafards. Ah, ils font une pâte. C'est le même principe.
No, this is
no, not Italian.
No. This is a tractor. Both of these are tractors, okay? Now, this one is smaller than that one, which is okay. But if you look at this, and I don't know how many of you guys do stuff on the weekends around your house, but this is just from the hardware store.
Donc هذا d'une quincaillerie. C'est pas quelque chose de très.
And you see what was done.
هذاك هو قال لك الشاشة في دارك ايش تعمل في الويكند. Exactly c'est la même chose.
Right.
استعملها في البانة.
All we did was to drill a hole, put a piece of metal in here, and then put a piece of metal back here, so that when you pull this, you're going to get, in this case, about maybe 1 or 2 grams.
Donc là il a fait transformation pour que à chaque fois ما ينزل هنا خرج 1 à 2 grammes.
So if you wanted 3 grams, you pull it twice. If you
donc
want more,
c'est ça. Donc là 1 à 2 grammes. عشان كل مرة donc تحسب مرتين 4 3 4 3 مرات 6.
Yeah, because these are made by people that make so you can get this here.
أنا هذه حاجة تشتريها في أي بقعة. هو عمل المشكلة في 3 transformations هناك.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. But basically it's the same tube, right? That you would buy for your silicone around your bathtub.
Yes. C'est le même tube de silicone et نستعملوه
We can send these to you. Okay, the machine. But you can go to the hardware store and you can see how when it hits, it just moves a little bit. Okay, just a little more.
So this is something that you made.
Yeah. I mean, but it changed. I didn't make this.
No, I know.
I just made that.
Just this, yeah.
Yeah, which is easy to make. You could, or we can sell it to you. Right? But you can. And also, you can actually learn how to just do 3 grams.
Actually, when you do this, you require a little practice.
Yeah.
When we were doing it in Saudi Arabia, you have initial problems of fitting it, adjusting it. But once your hand is set, then it's okay.
Donc là معناها il faut s'habituer شوية. معناها من الأول تبدأ صعيبة. Tu ne peux pas doser. لا دوزاج مهم. أما من بعد تستانس تولي تعرف ضربة قداش. فوالا.
تاخذ عليها يدك.
تاخذ على يدك فوالا. في الساعة ولية قال معناها كي نخدم بها من الأول صارت لنا مشاكل. ما الدوزاج نعملوا فيه غلط ومن بعد تستانس.
Okay, so this.
How to apply?
Oh, Joe, how to apply it? What will you do? Okay, well, I think both of us will go back and he will demonstrate it, and I'll demonstrate it. You want me to?
I'll try this.
Okay. You want me to just demonstrate it? Good. When you do it, you're going to go up high, right? Like you said. Thing. Well, I would try to put something right in here. Okay? So I have to get it all the way up. And there's
Halas, that's it. You leave it.
That's it.
For 3 months.
How did you put the paste inside?
Yeah, the man has done that. More than I have. Yeah. and then put it up on the
درجة احنا في تونس يعملون بصويبة وما يعملش حاجة
Important thing is when you use this, you could probably get a bit carried away and you would spread it. But don't spread it. No. It has to be a ball.
هنا يلزم معناها كيف تحط هذيك تقعد معناها هذيك كعبة خاصة معناها تشبه شكل هذيك معناها
Let them finish.
With the gun, this possibility of spreading is not there. With the gun, it is pretty straight. It comes out like a ball. But when you use this stick, it's normal human nature. When you do 1 point now as demonstration, I'm doing it very perfectly. But if I'm doing fast,
right?
Yeah.
no, you have to put it, the ball is very important. If you don't get a ball like this, the pheromone is over in few days. There'll be no pheromone remaining. There's only infection. So you have to have this ball. And that's why these guns are better. Therefore, these guns are better.
يلزم تكون كابورة يلزم تكون كابورة
ما لو كيف رايك الارقام باش نحطوا نخليوهم في فورم هكا نتاع بول تكون يحطوا تمام Pour déterminer l'action ou l'efficacité, on doit le mettre sous forme de
Okay, now the explanation that was true. One, putting the attract and kill everywhere, or if it was good. That is, you want to, if you have a choice, in a place like this to put attract and kill, then my recommendation would be just to do a trial and to put it on the dead trees first. All right, because the dead trees are already dead, and so. What you're going to do is you're going to be able to see with your traps whether or not so you can have an area where you have the attract and kill and an area where you didn't have the attract and kill and the traps in both locations and the standing trees in both locations, and you can determine what the benefit is, okay, to add to your existing program. Well, all of the common sense things are what we want.
We will do the translation.
Okay, one has to tell. Okay, you translate. Okay, you go and because we cannot and we cannot shoot and also كملها لا ما نجموش attendez هذا راح شوف هذا autre chose on ne peut pas it's important if you speak like for 2 minutes we cannot translate the whole thing that's why like it has to be short sentence. So people understand, but if you keep going for a minute, even we forgot what you said.
Okay, do you want me to?
Okay, let's repeat this short sentence. Okay.
All right. Okay. The attract and kill application.
Donc l'application attract and kill.
Okay.
Voilà.
If it were my trees,
si c'était mes palmiers, si c'était mon parc, comment je vais faire? Voilà.
Okay. What I would do for a short trial.
Donc pour un essai qui est court.
Okay. Put the attract and kill on the dead trees.
Donc, je mets l'attract and kill sur les palmiers qui sont déjà morts, infectés.
In one area.
Dans un seul endroit.
Then,
ensuite,
I would put the traps.
Okay. Donc, après, on frappe les pièges.
And I would then put traps in another area.
Ensuite, je mets les pièges à un autre endroit.
That was similar to this area.
Qui est similaire à cet endroit.
And I would see if the traps here had less weevils.
Ok, et là je peux comparer. Donc je peux comparer l'efficacité. Est-ce que je vais avoir plus d'insectes dans un autre endroit pour comparer.
Okay, now if they had less weevils, then you know that in this situation, the attract and kill is adding to your pest control.
Donc si on a plus d'insectes donc à cet endroit, donc la perspective, donc it's more efficient, you mean?
Well, you know what the efficiency is.
Ok, donc là nous avons une idée sur l'efficacité, donc c'est plus efficace.
Yeah.
Voilà.
Okay. Now, so if that experiment shows you that the attract and kill is really good,
Donc si l'expérience montre que ce système de track and kill fonctionne très bien,
in your situation, right? Then you can do what was said. That is, you put it on every tree,
donc ensuite نجم نعمم معناها sur chaque palmier,
including the non-hosts, including the ones that are not the palm tree.
ok, incluant donc là on peut mettre partout, même sur معناها على الشجر اللي هو ماهوش نخل معناها على الشجر اللي نجم نعمرها.
Right now,
Okay.
if you're putting it on a non-host, okay, then if you remember, there were a set of experiments in Egypt where
Il part de l'expérience en Égypte.
it was shown that if you put traps on the ground,
Donc là on a mis des pièges à terre.
you catch more insects in the
Donc là
trap
on piège plus d'insectes.
than you catch if you put the same trap on a tree.
Si on attrape plus d'insectes quand c'est au niveau de la terre,
Okay.
que اللي هو يكون معناها على مستوى أعلى في الشجر.
Okay, so if you have a non-host,
Non-host.
that is like this was not attacked. Okay.
Okay. Donc un
Not a palm
un
tree.
arbre
Not
اللي
a
هو
palm tree.
اللي هو ماهوش non-host
Right.
يقصد معناها اللي هو ماهوش
Right.
c'est pas un palmier. اللي ماهوش
And you can find a place on that tree down near the ground.
donc إذا كان ثمن بقعة اللي هو قريبة للأرض على معناها شجرة هكايا.
That a dog or a cat or a kid,
donc هنا ينجم يجي حيوان ولا ولد صغير ولا حاجة. donc
they can't get into it. Like, maybe down inside of here, inside there, or you went inside here. Okay, the vapors will come out.
Okay. Donc même si معناها les vapeurs elles peuvent معناها ينجموا يخرجوا.
Yeah. So what you can do then is you can make this have the pheromone and the poison. So the attract and kill is basically the pheromone and the poison.
This paste,
This paste.
the pheromone and the poison.
Donc elle a un double rôle en fin de temps.
And that's your magic. I mean, the magic is the
Donc
pheromone.
it attracts.
It tracks, and
And
when
kills.
it touches, okay, so the poison is a contact insecticide, and that means that the insect has wax, and then this is wax, and so the insect rubs against it, and the wax transfer the poison.
Okay, donc l'insecte, c'est comme, it's like a wax on the skin.
On the wax on the skin of the insect. Beautiful.
Donc l'insecte, كيف نفسه.
Yeah, and so it gets mixed in with the insect on the outside, and then the insect picks up the poison and dies.
Okay, donc هي كيف تمسك الواح هذاك معناها السير هذيك، هي معناها تولي بعد concentration بعد.
But it does have this contact insecticide. So if you're going to use a non-host,
donc là, si on utilise un arbre, qui n'est pas un palmier,
you either put it where the kids can't touch it and the
donc là,
dogs,
لازم تحطه في بقعة اللي ما يحتاجوش الصغار.
or put it where it's difficult
وإلا معناها كما قال معناها تحاول
for the
تخبيه.
dogs and the cats.
باش ما يجيش معناها bon الحيوانات.
Yeah. Because I can tell you that coyotes like epilepsy.
What?
Coyotes. You know what a coyote?
Yeah, coyote.
Yeah, coyote. Okay.
There's a hockey team.
Coyotes love ethyl acetate. Okay. And so one of the ingredients in here is all right. Now we have another application method, which allows you
هذا يحكي عاد خليك في الوقوف الجرة.
All right, let me see if I can get my cards. Okay. Hey, Lily, do you have the cards in the inside? No, not the business cards. No.